Rick Ott emigrated from the US in 2000 and within 2 years joined the RFS.
The last time I saw you guys, you were fighting fires. Who knew you fought floods?
Yeah, we saw a need to rescue firefighters in bad fires. And with that capability, it made sense to expand that into floods. So we assist the SES to rescue people off roofs, off cars. So it's really been a good mesh between the skills of rescuing firefighters and the skills of rescuing the public.
It's Monday in Lismore, and this is the Lakeside Lodge Motel where emergency services personnel stay because
we don't flood. And there was a bit of a conversation about that up on the roof, as you can imagine.
About 5 o'clock in the morning, we got a bang on the door saying that we needed to evacuate. We walked out and our car was swamped.
Rick's worked in the RFS aviation team for 8 years. This is the first time he's needed rescuing himself, along with 23 others at this motel.
Rick got up on the roof first, and Matt and me were down the bottom. Quite a few elderly and a few unfit people and this and that.
The rain was still coming hard, and we knew our helicopter was on the verge of being lost in flood.
You know, you could tell that they'd done it before, and they were very confident.
The SES miraculously found a helicopter that nosed into the roof of this hotel, balanced on the roof. Myself, the air crewman, and the pilot sort of scampered our way across the roof. The pilot broke through the roof a few times, a tiled roof, so we were grateful he made it.
They probably went and found other people that needed more help than us, which we sort of understand and expected that was going to happen.
It sounds to me like you were more worried about seeing your chopper flooded in and the chopper being stuck than you actually were about yourself on the roof.
Yeah, that was the concern. So as we came right bank, they said the helicopter swamped, and my heart just dropped. Like, that was the first time I thought, man, we're really in trouble. But yeah, we landed there, and just a second.
And the air crews agree it's the help of locals that really made the difference.
Essentially, we became a beacon of where people were in trouble. So we'd hover over a house, and next thing you know, all these boats would take the people, which is fantastic for me. Like, I'm happy with that.
Have you ever seen that before?
Not on that scale, no.
And on one of those boats, Ron Graham and his son Deegan.
We couldn't leave people. We had to. We didn't really have another option. Guess it is what it is. Like, we just had to do what we had to do to get into town and start saving lives.
Do you know how many people you've rescued?
No, we lost count, but 80 to 100, you know, it's all day going full song.
These guys were just going out in little tinnies with, you know, from just the community helping us.
Ron's own house was flooded while he and Deegan spent countless hours saving lives.
There was a lot of people that were also in their houses that we had to squeeze people through windows or actually swim into people's houses to get them out.
You were swimming into people's houses?
Yeah, well, the dad's mates' parents, they were sort of inside the house on their dining table, pretty much as high as they could get up, and when we got there we could hear them inside screaming. So I jumped in, swam through the door to get to them, and then I tried to grab the older guy because he was very ill and couldn't really save himself, so he had to jump. I put my life jacket on him and got him out the door, and then it was quite a struggle to get him into the boat, but we got there.
Like the Black Summer bushfires, it's hard to get your head around the scale of this disaster. House after house, a muddy, sodden mess. And in the middle of it all, stories like this.
You chartered a chopper to come and help, is that true?
Yes. I was stuck halfway home and the highway got shut. My sister and I were stuck in a car and, got some mates and got a chopper and came here to help out because my sister's house was under, my brother's house was under, my mum's business was gone. And people stayed in their homes because they always have, and they've just waited it out.
Tanya and her sister Amanda are helping their brother clean up. He paid a fortune to raise his house above the 1974 flood level.
This is one of the only houses in the area that's greater than the 74, and it came right in and they had to be rescued by a jet ski.
Everywhere you look, there are residents cleaning up and mud. Businesses are cleaning up too. This is a heavy machinery business. Shows you the force of the water. Heavy machinery floated and trashed the building.
How do you keep finding that resolve?
Lots of love, spirit, strangers helping strangers, yeah.
So when you look at that photo, there's 25 boats just in this section of water saving people, and they're locals just who went down, put their boats in the water and got people out.
This has been the biggest flood in living memory, and on top of a pandemic, on top of bushfires, it's hard to know how the community will bounce back.
There's another booking for me.
What are you saying to people when they ring the book?
They say, has you got any rooms? I said, well, we used to. So, obviously it's 3 to 6 months, Dave. We're going to focus on trying to get these done first, and our house we're just not going to worry about until we get the business back going, sort of thing, because we obviously got to get some money in.
You know, you just look around at the devastation and you just think, we're alive, that's all that matters.
Incredible Aussie spirit there, and great reporting by Chris Barth as well.